Natalie Mordop-Siva embraces a new chapter in America, college, career, and a positive outlook. Natalie Mordop-Siva, best known for her appearances on 90 Day Fiancé and 90 Day, The Last Resort, continues to surprise fans with unexpected life moves. Once a television personality with a complicated on-screen relationship history, Natalie is now showing signs of personal growth and resilience. Despite rumors about her uncertain future in the U.S., Natalie appears to be thriving, working on her education, connecting with fans, and looking ahead to a career beyond reality television. Recently, fans were excited to learn that Natalie is still living in the United States, and even more surprised to discover she has enrolled in college. This decision is not just about expanding her horizons, it's also a strategic move to secure her residency and build a long-term future in the country she now calls home. While her past relationships may not have worked out as planned, Natalie seems more focused than ever on creating a stable and fulfilling life for herself. From Ukraine to the U.S., Natalie's journey so far. Before she became a familiar face on 90 Day Fiancé, Natalie was an actress and model in Ukraine. She was introduced to the American audience through her relationship with Mike Youngquist. The couple met online, fell in love, and eventually began the K-1 visa process. At the time, Natalie envisioned an exciting life in the U.S., full of new opportunities. She had hopes of pursuing a career in entertainment and imagined settling into a vibrant, bustling environment. However, the reality turned out to be quite different. By the time her visa was approved, Mike had moved from Las Vegas to rural Sequent, Washington. The contrast between Natalie's dreams and the quiet, wooded surroundings was stark. She struggled to adjust to the isolation and lifestyle change. This environment led to ongoing tension between the couple, and eventually, Natalie left Mike to explore new beginnings elsewhere. She later moved to California, where she began seeing entrepreneur Josh Weinstein. Although this relationship also had its ups and downs, it marked a period of change for Natalie, who started focusing more on personal growth, career development, and independence. Recent public appearance surprises fans. Despite a period of relative quiet on social media, Natalie has been spotted again, and this time in a completely different setting. According to entertainment blogger Shabuti, a fan recently encountered Natalie at Disneyland. The fan shared a photo with Natalie and expressed how pleasantly surprised they were by the experience. She was super nice and really seemed to appreciate that we were fans, the fan told the blogger. This positive interaction marked a shift from earlier public sightings of Natalie, where she was sometimes perceived as distant or overwhelmed. This is the first time I received a glowing report from a fan who met Natalie, Shabuti wrote, emphasizing the significance of this new development in Natalie's public image. Her warm and friendly demeanor with fans suggests a personal transformation and possibly a newfound comfort with her role in the public eye. Addressing speculation, Natalie's life after separation. One of the most frequent questions surrounding Natalie's life has been whether she still resides in the U.S. after her split from Mike Youngquist. The couple's separation was covered in several episodes of 90 Day, The Single Life, and its tell-all specials. While Mike served her with divorce papers during one of these reunions, Natalie did not immediately sign them, leading to speculation about her legal and immigration status. Since then, Natalie has clarified that she is taking steps to secure her future. While it remains unclear whether the divorce has been finalized, she has stated publicly that she has had the necessary documents for some time. There have also been rumors suggesting she might be facing housing difficulties. However, Natalie has dismissed those claims, assuring fans that she has a stable living arrangement. She currently resides with her mother and has additional options through her college's housing support if needed. A new direction, college and career plans. Natalie's decision to go back to school represents a pivotal shift in her life. By enrolling in college, she is not only investing in her education, but also ensuring she maintains eligibility to stay in the country. Her studies have reportedly focused on psychology, an area that aligns well with her longtime interest in personal development and understanding human behavior. For someone who once dreamed of breaking into the entertainment industry, this new academic direction might seem like a detour. But for Natalie, it's a practical and empowering step. She's ensuring that she has professional options outside the spotlight and positioning herself for long-term success. Her plan seems both strategic and deeply personal. While she hasn't completely closed the door on modeling or acting, psychology provides a grounded and meaningful career path that reflects her current values. Her time on reality TV may have introduced her to millions, but now she appears more interested in self-reliance and future stability. Embracing change and positivity. Natalie's appearance at Disneyland and her positive interaction with fans may also be tied to broader changes in her personality and approach to life. Viewers of 90 Day, The Last Resort witnessed Natalie participate in therapy sessions designed to help cast members work through emotional and relationship challenges. These sessions appeared to have made a lasting impact. In the past, Natalie was sometimes viewed as emotionally reactive or guarded, especially when dealing with difficult topics or criticism. Now, she seems to be embracing a more open and positive outlook, one that welcomes fan engagement and highlights her efforts to grow emotionally and professionally. The blogger behind the recent Disneyland post noted that Natalie's pleasant demeanor was unexpected but refreshing. It may point to deeper internal work she's done to improve her mental and emotional health. Fans who have followed her journey from her early days on 90 Day Fiancé to her current endeavors can see that this version of Natalie is more self-aware, grounded, and focused on progress. Looking ahead, what the future holds for Natalie. With her divorce still unresolved in the public eye, questions about Natalie's next romantic chapter naturally arise, but Natalie seems to be in no rush to dive back into a relationship. After 3 high-profile relationships that were followed closely by fans, she now appears more focused on her own goals than on finding love. She's currently working toward completing her college degree and exploring job opportunities that align with her studies. According to sources close to Natalie, she's also open to returning to television in a new role, one that reflects her growth and maturity rather than rehashing old conflicts. As she redefines her personal and professional identity, Natalie may become an example of someone who took control of their life, made difficult choices, and found a path forward. She is also learning to embrace a more stable lifestyle and has found joy in interacting with supporters rather than shying away from public attention. Final thoughts. A new era for Natalie Mordautseva. Natalie Mordautsevas journey hasn't always been easy, but her recent moves show strength, adaptability, and vision. From her early days as a hopeful fiancé to her current role as a student and aspiring professional, Natalie has evolved significantly. Her efforts to improve her public image, build a career outside of TV, and remain in the U.S. show a woman who is determined to write her own story. While it remains to be seen what the next few years will bring, one thing is clear: Natalie is not giving up. She's investing in herself, cultivating new relationships with her fans, and building a more stable, empowered version of the life she dreamed of when she first arrived in America. Whether she returns to our screens in the future or focuses on a life outside the public eye, Natalie's transformation reminds us all of the power of growth, education, and resilience.